So, did you exactly what I was hoping to hear? Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatul. I'm gonna help touch down, but you need to. They'll have anti-xeno.
I've never even noticed that.
Hmm? Do you need something? Okay.
Why is my sound not working?
Yes. What?
I don't know if I could work in a place like this. I appreciate the research, but glad to
Oh,
see
this
some good research
goddamn
being
Nice
place.
done.
scar, buddy.
You
But
romanticize
I
a
can't
place
say
when
I'm
you're
less
away from it
worried.
for long enough. Now you. Oh, what? Oh, that's you then. Don't much care for Vanguard. My sister's kids live in this. Don't think it's a controversial belief that the UC should spend its money rather than do. But, considering the evidence, so. Yeah, they both came effectively useless human beings that. Still. Now, what was it you needed? Don't worry. I'll.
can I do for you?
Ah, I would have scanned that too.
Anything I can help you with?
No, my sound's working now, so thank you for your help.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
That's you again. You're advised to leave this orbit immediately. The United Colonies will not be held responsible for any harm you suffer by proceeding. Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Thanks, buddy.
Landing now. Easy to forget how marvelous life on other planets truly. Is.
You! Inside the barriers! Double time! You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command. Far end of the compound.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. Ah, then this...
Commander Hatum, I'm...
No need for introductions, Major Sanon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you. As does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sanon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Heard you're going out there willingly. Damn. Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky. Can't chat right now. Give him one for me, all right?
Excuse me. Happy to help. Let's see what I've got here. Of course. I have... Right. No worries.
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you.
Ah, hello, ship. This place needs more decorations, don't you think?
We'll be busy fixing up the eye for a while. I'll talk to you when I can.
I was hoping you would stop by.
Finally, you're up. Let's go. The unknown awaits.
How are you?
Transfers complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
Duly noted, Commander.
All set on your gear? Then let's get this show. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your end?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Search protocols triggered. Beginning the scan.
Shit. These things, they're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye out for the morph controlling them.
I'm so ready for this. Are you?
We'll find a good use for
Some
this.
wild alien pie recipe, is it? apart.
Evaluation insufficient.
Ah, come on!
Rerouting power.
Didn't think this through, huh?
Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can. Nice technique. You should try some flips next time.
Morphs! Open fire!
Oh, good! I was wondering when we could do this. Yikes! Watch it! Oh!
They're going to turn on you. Kill them. Kill them first.
Time to break a sweat for a change. Owie! I'm fine.
Sealy's samples collected.
Nice work. Now help us take these out. You think you see that? Then something like this. All right, hand those samples over to Kaiser, and we can move on to finding the others.
samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel. All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm? What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, are you seeing this? Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
So, by consuming the Lazarus plant, they metamorphose into terramorphs? Fascinating. And also terrifying, obviously.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests, the heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then we just... Pretty major, the Lazarus plant. But that means if anyone knew about this, you could sneak a leech into a city, or even... Good God. The attack. But first...
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it!
We may proceed.
Go!
I can't believe what we just witnessed.
some of this. Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here,
You're handling
New
this,
Atlantis,
old Captain.
and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we... Exactly.
Oh boy. So we're talking...
Deploying alien makes some sense. Tau Ceti was likely their first ensure the big show, and the timing of that one. It couldn't have been just luck. These attacks. They certainly were. Who could pull something?
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest. If we're gonna do anything...
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport.
The entrance is this way. Unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah! Captain, I think I see it.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He saw the potential of... He killed... Yes. But I guess... only he didn't... Right. Kaiser, try it now.
Unsuccessful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Sample? Well, signs calls, I guess. Get your baggie ready. Oh!
What is that?
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Radar's lighting up. I think you're due for some company.
It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it. But I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar equipment powered up now around the fort. You get those online. I'll read my signal through there.
Join us. Join us in Liz.
Check your six! It's one of them! Help! Help! They're gonna kill me!
But I am. What?
Please, please help.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done. The thralls! They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
I'd like to take a
Yes.
look at that under a
That sort of
microscope.
internal structure is common to biological organisms like that.
I have something for you.
Look at all of you. Got pretty frantic on the this place. No, my connection.
That's what it sounded like.
Just... That's putting it...
But it's clear some... Captain, but in the interim...
If it were me...
Perfect. Once you finish your investigation, they're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, yo, come, Miss Jones. That wasn't as bad as I was afraid of.
When a settlement looks so peaceful and secure, it starts to become a target. I guess that's why New Atlantis and even Sidonia have as much... Security as they do.
Authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you.
I asked my boss what they're doing this time.
Sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Ever run into spaces? Scumbags and scavengers.
place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Wow, I was leveled up an entire level there. Pay a visit to Hannibal Lecter. See what he's got to say.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I am Vasco da Gama, thank you.
Hey, you might want this.
Something to eat?
What's on your mind? Yes, this is yours now.
Chicken tikka.
What can I do for you?
Authorized personnel only. Friend has to stay here.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, did you find what you were looking? I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Good news then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Now, what in the heavens would make you claim some? Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I think, after all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret. Perhaps I can convince you. Of course. So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not... You want to hear the words then? I did it. The Terramorph. Years of coordinate. Now, being as clever... The attacks. When I discovered the plant, I did, but we were at war. So I ordered and sealing away. Simple to say now, I removed the dangerous variable. But then, as the war, and what did I get in return? No. I become a trusted advisor and cement the dear depart. What luck he was. It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed, they wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so still, establishing a back... They believed they were dropped off at just the right... Slow work. Why would I want to be in... Maybe, though now... Captain, please. You've been... It's why I had our late. And look at the result. Isn't that preferable? With only the vague. Something? Well, of course they can. I expect you'll be quite pleased. I'm simply looking, and let's not forget, eliminating the Terramorphs. I'm simply requesting. I've already sent along. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. After all. And how many have you killed? There are no... So we sacrifice. I only hope.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay
Yes?
here.
The galaxy awaits.
Perfect timing. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Aciles are both
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off.
considering what the Lazarus... I already sent along... So what about your end? Any leads on who might have... Do what you have to.
Addy?
Sometimes success is found in unlikely allies. Good luck on your endeavors, Captain.
So, did you...
That seems unlikely, considering...
I'm sure the captain just missed... right? If you said my father was still alive and using terramorphs as... So we just misheard. Faye Victus isn't coming back to So did you find anything?
Orlays? Regid? Oh yeah. Well, had a mean eye for weapons, but finding out he's taken up. You all need to add some screening questions in your interviews to weed out the maniacs. Clearly.
That's some impressive work. So then give us the rundown. I'm sorry to hear that. Any idea?
Aha. That instead, he
Decides to use the plant against the... Well, at least he won't. So I guess there's... This might be our...
microbe is gonna...
The cabinet can secure...
You're being paranoid.
I do know the sign. So They are.
Microbe needed minimal.
And the Aciles seem like...
Hell of a sight to watch.
Aciles aren't hot, but they've already been spread. Using them to... Given what we... And here we go.
Welcome back, all of you. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, is what I'm reading here.
My God.
An attack? Using terramorph?
You will all receive a full brief. So then, is what the second report claims correct?
Faye Victus?
He did what?
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not deal...
Whoa, excuse me? Back up a second. Keeping that man around as... He's a war criminal.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a... Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling. You have evidence to...
It just transformed. A
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this.
He's a sociopath.
Officer, please
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation, though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a...
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered, we failed the people of the colonies. That's... But cutting off Vape Victus's contact with the outside world is likely... I'm inclined to agree. Now, with our villain unmasked, with the threads you brought together, the three of you have as such.
A sound decision, madam. Tell the Freestar Collective. Wow.
I'm in agreement.
Having everybody participate in the solution here goes a long.
Oh, that is an interesting idea.
The observers on Mars have proven such.
So, you want us to make nice with the Collective by...
No, I want us to display plainly the UC's actual intentions. That
That... Very well. We'll get the... Thank you for the suggestion. So then, the Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all... The project we're in...
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would...
And fast results always lead to the best.
As you can see, there remains debate... Major?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Major, though I hope...
It's only the captain who's yet to make a...
I see. Captain, I believe we have a responsibility. It falls to us.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into
A whole new species. All over the galaxy.
Yes, because we're going to make sure...
Order, please. And Major Sinan, Dr. Walker.
The captain is normally...
And, in this case, continues to be.
Then the matter is settled. Today, mark as befits... Today...
Class 1? For the three of us?
What he means to say is...
Oh, yeah.
You all have earned it. Now, there's Major Sinan, Dr. Walker. I hope you two are...
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duty. Speak to your commander. To all, he should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefit. On behalf of the whole of the United Colony, this meeting is adjourned.
Enjoy the penthouse. One of the finest views in New Atlantis.
I'm pleased we'll be working together. You seem like a person who gets results.
Excuse me?
Well, at least I can say I knew you when.
Hello.
Pardon.
Okay. Hello.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Doesn't even have a name.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent.
They informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1.
Well, well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain. It's a high honor. Have to do something big for the colony, sir. Only ever met a couple myself. And certainly never given. You should be real proud. No need to thank me. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your account now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access. Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they... But, with all that squared, it's time to get you up. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you? Sure, he'll have all...
Hmm.